In a style that is characteristic of President Donald Trump, today he announced on Twitter that he is getting rid of his chief of staff, Reince Priebus, and replacing him with retired Marine General John Kelly, who is currently the Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Rumors have been around Washington ever since, basically since the inauguration, that Reince Priebus, who is a former chairman of the Republican National Committee, was on his way out, that the president had lost confidence and trust in him, and Washington has been waiting for that to happen. So what happened today came as somewhat of a surprise because of all of the rumors that have been swirling for months, but still to see the tweet as soon as the president arrived back in Washington from a trip to New York, it just sent everything into another tizzy. As everyone knows, there's been a lot of chaos in the White House in recent days with the addition of Anthony Scaramucci, who joined last week as White House Communications Director. He and Reince Priebus don't have the best relationship, and there's a lot of speculation that Reince is now out because of Anthony Scaramucci. John Kelly, who is currently the Secretary of Homeland Security, is one of President Trump's favorite cabinet members. I think I can say that. The president today, and during his trip in New York City, where he went to Long Island to talk about cracking down on the MS-13 gang, praised Kelly and the job that he's doing over at the Homeland Security Department. Among some of the other reasons that he has lost the confidence of the president was the failure of the House healthcare bill back in May. You may recall that it was on the floor. They didn't have enough votes for it. It had to be pulled at the last minute. And then House Republicans came together later in May and finally passed it. But there's a school of thought that Reince and some of the relationships he had here in Washington, especially with House Speaker Paul Ryan, who's a friend of his, a longtime friend of his from Wisconsin, that Reince Priebus, should have somehow been able to help get that bill moving through Congress much faster.